reaction, she didn't dare to share her identity with him. Could he truly fall in love with the girl no one else wanted? Then came the stroke of midnight, a clock chiming. Ding, ding, ding. Knowing she must arrive home before her family, Cinder ran from the prince, never looking back. Though he searched for his witty companion, he could not find her again, until the next celebration. For the second time, Cinder's family attended the event without her. Thankfully, a new fairy godmother arrived to give her a magnificent gown and ensure she joined in the gaieties. The moment Cinder reached the celebration, the prince rejoiced. Once again, he took her by the hand, led her to the dance floor, and held her in his arms all night, refusing to partner with anyone else. To his consternation, she still refused to share her identity and still abandoned him at midnight. Though he searched far and wide, he could not find her. The third time would be the last. When the final celebration kicked off, Cinder didn't despair. Instead, she waited, her faith rewarded when a third fairy godmother appeared. This one granted her a dress more spectacular than any other, pairing it with magical slippers only she could wear, made of gold so pure they appeared to be glass. All the other guests marveled at Cinder's appearance, for they had never seen a more glorious sight. No one could glance away as she danced with the prince, who only had eyes for her. When the clock tolled, announcing the arrival of midnight, the prince did not panic. Nor did he panic when Cinder ran from him once again. This time, a trap had been set, the palace stairways covered in pitch. But the clever beauty surprised him. As soon as one of her beloved slippers got stuck, she left it behind and hurried away. Enough was enough. The prince announced to one and all that he would wed the girl whose foot fit the slipper. Her, and no other. As word quickly spread through the kingdom, many hopeful females requested a chance to don the magical slipper. When Cinder's oldest stepsister tried to fit her foot into the shoe, she failed. In an effort to trick the prince, she severed her big toe. But the prince was no fool and swiftly realized what had happened. Next, Cinder's younger stepsister tried to fit her foot into the shoe. She, too, failed and hoped to trick the prince by severing her heel. But again, he realized what had happened. After dismissing the two, he inquired about the king and queen's remaining daughter. Not wanting Cinder to succeed where her stepsisters had failed, the two lied, claiming Cinder was too sickly to leave her bedroom. Nevertheless, the prince insisted on meeting her. Cinder gathered her courage to face him. Even though she feared that the boy she'd fallen in love with would be disappointed by the real her, she presented herself to him at long last. With her head high, she eased upon a stool and slid her dirt-caked foot into the slipper. It was a perfect fit. The prince rejoiced, and her family modeled with rage, knowing they would soon be forced to face the consequences of their actions. Face those consequences they did. The father was betrayed by his greatest love. The stepmother lost everything she'd ever prized. Birds plucked out the stepsister's eyes. Overjoyed to have Cinder in his arms again, the prince soared away with her, their hearts beating in sync, one with the other. They married and lived happily ever after. Eventually. Prologue. A glimpse into the past. Enchantia, the province of Folklore. When good intentions have evil ends. Hear ye, hear ye. On this day in history,